Hello there folks, hope you're all well. Rambling gypsy here in Scruffy, wherever he is. We're down the south coast, and that's the impressive Nair Head you can just see behind me at the end of Carn Beach here in the south coast of Cornwall. And well into the winter now, we're a bit more wrapped up. But it's all good folks, so get your bag packed. I've got a new rucksack now, I'll just show you in a minute. And get your boots on and your trusty walking pole and come along with us on an early winter gypsy journey. Gyp Scruff. Well, there he is, the happiest dog in the whole of Cornwall. And I bought myself this the other week on eBay. A good old-fashioned Virgin rucksack. That's even older than me. This is from the 1950s. And when I was back in Ireland years ago, my dad had one just like that. And I used to pack it up and walk to the end of the road and pretend I was on an adventure. And it's proper, look at that, proper old frame and everything. The straps, the leather was a bit sort of worn on it when I got it, so just tied up an old bit of material there to it. So it'll last another 60 years, it'll see me out. So there you go, get your rucksack packed. There you go. We just got to the end of the beach here. Nice day for it. Climbing over a bit of the rocks. And that's Nair Head there. Lovely headland that is. Well worth a walk up there. Have you ever down this part of the world? This neck of the woods? And in the distance, that's Port Scatho village. And walk around the headland there, get you to St Anthony's Head, and in the far distance, that's way down on the Lizard. Down beyond Falmouth that is. Nice little wave breaking here, look. I've got the seagull there, come to say hello. And up the beach this time of year. Well folks, we just found this little path here that goes from the car park at Pendar Beach to who knows where. I just seen a bloke there. I says, where are you going? He says, I don't know. I says, I'm going there too. I love the characters you meet on the road. We're going to follow this little path now. He's probably there as well. He's probably got to nowhere before I have. There you go. Right, come on, Scruff. There he is. We're on the road to nowhere. Well, folks, what about this for a bit of weather? Midwinter. I'm in a vest still. The shorts have gone away, but we're still in the vest. And then we're back on Goss Moor for a few days. We're going to stay up Castle Dynas for a couple of nights. But today we're doing the Goss Moor trail. We just parked up on the old A30, which is up that way there. Look, that trail takes you up to the old A30. And this one takes you up the old St Denis Railway Junction. But we're going to go down this one today. This gets us on the main Gossamer trail. Takes us down towards the St Denis Road. And all around the trail. It's about 7 miles around this. So just take your time. I used to do it in about an hour. It takes me a day and a half now. And there's Scruffy, enjoying the early morning sunshine here on Goss Moor. Cracking stuff. Well, we've just come off the beaten track and found this hidden lake. Look at that. Them colours. I bet if you were quiet enough you'd see a heron or two around here. I said if we were quiet enough. Never quiet when Scruffy's around. And I thought someone had been throwing pancakes at trees down here, but it's tree fungi. Look at that. Gotta love Mother Nature. And some little mushrooms here, look at that. But we won't be eating any of them for tea. Just going to stay here for 10 minutes and enjoy the... I was going to say enjoy the peace. Enjoy the solitude. Well, this is all that's left of the old St Denis railway junction from the mineral lines. A couple of the old platforms down there, look. I think this closed around about 1974. The Newquay Power branch line's still open, that's just over there. And that joined it. And that's the new bit of the A30 you can hear up there, the bypass. I was here, last time I was here, there was a couple of boys on scrambling bikes around here. Having a right old time of it they were. There's Scruffy, having a scratch and a shake. So there you go, all that's left of the old St Denis junction. Long gone. Right, we're going to go back to the van now. She's parked up in the lay-by on the old A30. And we're going to head up to Castle and Dinus for a few days chilling and hiking. Come on! Well, I've just made this for myself. A little protection rune pendant. Look at that. I don't know who or what it's going to protect me from, but I thought I'd make one anyway. And we've just arrived up in Castle and Dinus in our little special corner here. We haven't been here for over a month now. There you go, look at that. And we've been making, I'll just show you what we've been making. I know it's not stuff for eBay. It's not me wares. We've been making some fresh wheaten bread. Look at that. Really easy to make this, folks. Lovely slice, a little bit of butter on it. If you want the recipe for that, I'll put it in the description box. It's so easy. Even I can make it. You wouldn't believe it. But we're going to stay up here at the Castle and Dinus for a couple of days. Had a nice walk this morning. We're going to go for a nice walk over the Moor tomorrow. And look at that. Clouded over a bit now. And there's a few specks of rain, but really warm this morning. There's Scruffy with his rock. Bless him. He's easily pleased, that little dog. And he's happy. And that's the main thing, isn't it, folks, in life? Being happy. Right. Let's get the kettle on, have a cup of tea. And a slice of that fresh bread. The simple life. Folks, that was a blustery old night up Castle and Dinus, and we're just off for a wander over the Moor. This is the little lane that brings you up from the main road here, the main St Colin Major Road over the Roach, which just goes along here. Look, and that's the Cornish Alps in the distance. Fair moody old sky this morning, but we just get wrapped up nice and warm, and we go for a lovely wander over the moors here. Not quite sure where we're going yet, but That's the fun of it. If you're ever coming up here, make sure you don't take the left-hand path. Or you'll end up in that poor chap's house there. Story of my life, that, taking the wrong road. I wouldn't have it any other way. Good morning, mate. I hope you kept sheltered last night. Ah, oh, bless him. Hello there. Hello. Lovely colour you are. Nice coat as well. Hello, youngster. Oh, no coat for you? Hello, hello. Hello. There you. There you. Gotta love him. Merlin Company. See you next time. Well, Scruffy, we're well and truly off the beaten track this morning. Love them little trees over the path. A natural shelter from the rain. And as my mum used to say, life is simpler on the back lanes and the back roads. Best way to be, isn't it, folks? We're going to head down this little track here and see where it takes us. Here we go, through the gate. We've just arrived at a favourite spot of ours, Goss Moor Lake. And we've got a bit of blue sky up there behind that woody tree. And the old bag is holding out well. Me and that old bag and that Scruffy. We're going to have many fine adventures, we are. And I love this little lake down here, always peaceful. A few lilies there, look. And just taking the time, having a nice little wander this morning. The weather's been with us. It's a hell of a blowy last night, whoa. But cleared up just right this morning after breakfast. The sun always shines on the righteous. I don't know what it's doing and shining on us, Scruffy. Well, let's look back up the Castle and Dynas where we parked up for a few nights. And this is the old roadway of the original A30. If you come down here back in the day, this is the road you would have travelled down on. Now part of the Goss Moor Trail. And every so often you see the odd cat's eye and a bit of white paint that was the middle lines. But I love these tree trunks I've used for seats. Great, aren't they? And you can just hear the new A30 just behind them trees there. We're going to head up, on up the end of the track and over below the beacon, which is just behind them trees, and back up to Dynas. It's the old level crossing here at Goss, and it's a Newquay Power branch line. That's the railway cottage there, and power up that way, and eventually the main line to St Austell and down to Newquay that way. Right here. Track there. Love the little hamlet of Below and just up the road, Magpie Feather. And just up the road here, we turn left at the bridleway that takes us up to Below the beacon. There you can just see the sign for it there. Nice and quiet here. Perfect. Well, we've just come up the bridleway from below the hamlet, and that's the old ruined tin mine there over on the side of below the beacon. Half of it's converted into like a farmhouse now, and look at this. Blue skies and bridleways, and we're just going to head up over the road and up to the beacon, have a crib and change a head wire. I've just been crossing the river at the bottom and we dropped my little cap into the river. I was able to fish it out with my crook, but it was ringing. Lucky enough I had my trusty snood in the old 60-year-old rucksack. What do you reckon, Scruff? Right, looking forward to our crib today. We've walked miles today off the beaten track, heading towards them blue skies. Oh, little horses and ponies on our track today. Hello there. Hello, mate. I give all the carrots to the last ones. I'll bring you some next time. And gives a kiss. Mwah. Thank you. Love them. He followed me. He's took a shine to me, that one. Okay folks, that's the top of the below the beacon. Now we're going to have a crib there, and if you can see that, that's Brownwillie and Roytor in the distance, and then we're going to sit here for half an hour and then head back over to Castlendyness where the van is. You want to come with us? Right, let's have a crib. Well, you can't beat a good old Cornish sunrise, can you? Reaping in the golden grains of the day. And before we hit the road, we're just going to go on a final walk around the castle rings here, up in Goss Moor. Widdershins mind. And when you get a minute, folks, have a little look at our eBay. I'll put the link in the description box there below for you. We've got the usual things on this month, plus a few new things as well. Pentagrams, stickmen, bangles, pendants, the gypsy pegs. So have a little look at them. Or if you see us in the van, come up and say hello and have a cup of tea and have a look at our wares. Me and Scruffy, always happy to see you wherever he is. Beautiful. Well folks, hope you enjoyed this month's little adventure with me and the bold Scruffy. Off the beaten track, you know, you can't beat it, can you? We've seen a few sights and sounds again. Didn't see many people. It was just right. We'll be back very soon with some more gypsy shenanigans for you. But until then, keep smiling and confuse those buggers. And get yourself out there with a 60-year-old rucksack. It'll last another 60 years, that old bag. See you soon, folks. God bless.